Hello and welcome to this replay on the Shattered Temple.
Hello everyone. We're going to be watching VTavilo versus EgIdrA.
EgIdrA or EgIdrA?
EgIdrA.
The Americans call them EgIdrA.
Yeah.
But we over here in the UK call them EgIdrA.
So EgIdrA will be swimming as Zerg, and he is the red at the bottom of the map. And
VTavilo?
left is VTavilo, who's playing as Terran and is blue.
So, this is going to be very interesting because they're close there, which means that VTavilo might choose to go fast Banshees. Because they're going fast Banshees.
Yeah, and VTavilo isn't a very well-known player. I mean, I haven't really ever heard of him myself, so this could be very interesting. I mean, EgIdrA is a very well-known player, so...
Yeah, I mean, EgIdrA famous for rage quitting and bad mannering everyone in the entire world.
Most famous possibly for that game versus Huck, I mean.
Yeah, we should...
Hallucinated army.
And then the game that followed where where he pointed out to EgIdrA that his army wasn't actually real. And EgIdrA kind of got mad.
So VTavilo is actually above on the APM. He's probably just spamming to warm up, as he's currently doing 350 compared to EgIdrA, who's just doing 100. So
wow, VTavilo is Korean apparently. And VTavilo is also two-racking.
EgIdrA already has sight of VTavilo's base. Because they spawn so close, it's so easy for Zerg to just fly over an Overlord and scout.
Yeah, and this is going to be interesting because EgIdRA's opted to go hatch first, and VTavilo's two-racking him.
Yeah, I mean, he's two-racking a Masters player.
Yeah.
So, either this could go very well for EgIdrA, because he'll easily defend against the build, or VTavilo could win this.
Well, APM doesn't really show anything. VTavilo could just as easily be diamond and spamming this much. But
yeah.
That was very well
timed. Spawning pool is 3/4 of the way completed. So he might be able to hold off the early pressure if he forces out some quick lings.
That's true, but if VTavilo
is taking drones and one marine, so will he be bunkering in on EgIdRA's base? Yeah,
he's definitely going to try, but that SCV, the creep's going to start spreading pretty soon though, so he might just...
And a spine call has just gone down, and the bunkers are being created.
Oh,
so spine call is going to be produced first. Yeah,
he's blocking off the ramp with bunkers, but there's a hole, hole.
All these drones!
Oh.
Okay, so nearly all of EgIdRA's drones have been drawn to try and defend against this pressure.
He has 8 Zerglings now though, so I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, VTavilo's withdrawing, but he's still prodding towards Zerg's base.
I mean,
so the spine crawler is completed now, so...
If I was a VTavilo, I would probably just run away, because EgIdrA has a spine crawler and about 8 Zerglings.
Yeah, and he is now on 2 base, the Zerg player, so he will slowly start to draw ahead on mineral count.
That is true.
Even the Queen's coming out to play.
Well, yeah, he's got to be careful though, because it could get swiped off.
Yeah. And it seems VTavilo's taken his nap, obviously not wanting to fall too far behind, so...
Yeah, I should expect to see a couple of bunkers going down there, just to stop any Zergling run-bys.
Yeah. That was very well handled by EgIdrA.
Yeah, and EgIdRA's going to be ahead in economy now. But I think he overreacted with the amount of Zerglings he made.
Yeah.
Because
and here comes Zerglings, but...
Is he going to run into the Marines? Yes. He lost a couple. That wasn't too great.
But he is ahead on income by a fair bit. But I think once this nat for VTavilo is down, I think he'll slowly get back. He has another bunker being produced, so his nat is now heavily defended.
To be honest, EgIdRA could have been a lot further ahead if he'd have thrown down a second spine crawler and just thrown heavily, but he decided not to do that and got Zerglings instead.
Yeah. I think VTavilo, he should really be sieging now. He just needs to try and macro his way back into the game, really, because he doesn't want to let EgIdrA go too far ahead, really.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see whether he opts to get Blue Flame Hellions or he decides to go double tank Factory. It could really be either, to be honest, but I'd prefer to see Blue Flame Hellions because EgIdrA doesn't have all that much in terms of tech at the moment. He just has Zerglings.
Yeah, he just has Zerglings. He is getting Metabolic Boost, which is good to see, and he is also getting a lair, so he is beginning to macro.
And he's defending against Cloak Banshees. So.
Ticking up. And there you go, Blue Flame. So he is going to get Hellions out soon.
Yeah.
Which will be very effective against the composition of Zerg, which is just Lings. So.
Yes, Lings and Drones melt pretty fast before patch 1.4 comes out, and that isn't out in this game yet. So.
Yeah. And I think we might be seeing Vikings, because he is getting down to Starport. And they're very effective just for going Overlord hunting, which just really does threaten a Zerg player.
Yeah, he may well go Overlord hunting, and he can also use that to build a medivac just to drop the Blue Flame Helions.
Yeah, and if he does eventually decide to go Siege Tank, then he has air superiority, so win-win, really.
That is true. Always good to have sight on the opponent when you have Siege Tank. But at the moment, the income is still ahead for EgIdrA, but those mules from Terran are helping him catch up a bit.
Yeah, because one mule is worth 6 drones, so some would say that's OP, and I would probably have to agree with that.
Yeah.
There are now 5 Hellions out for Avilo, so he will decimate the Zerg army.
Yep.
Although there are Banelings out.
Oh, Banelings are very good against Helions if you get a good engagement and you can get a clump of Helions. But I'm not sure he has enough. He only has 4. Not going to help.
Making a push, and he has Medivac. This could hurt the Zerg player. And he is getting Thor. He's already bringing out Thor, so this could be interesting. You might see Thor drops. And he's dropped in EgIdRA's base.
Might well do.
Just Marines for the moment. Nice micro there, though. Oh, and they're getting melted, but the Helions are falling rapidly.
Oh, wow. He did lift trick up onto the high ground.
Yeah, but that medivac went down quickly. Oh, that will not have turned out the way Avilo would have wanted it to.
No, not at all.
This army was just destroyed there.
Yeah, it was. And now EgIdRA's ahead in almost every respect.
EgIdRA's already taken... Oh, EgIdRA's double expanded.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty safe to do that now.
And his force, so... Although Avilo is expanding again, he's in a spot of trouble at the moment, as the Zerglings are attacking the bunker. He does have 1 Helion out, though. And I think he'll be able to hold this.
Yeah, I think so.
The Thor is there, although it is hard countered by Lings.
Yeah.
2 Thors. Yeah,
and he got those Zerglings in the choke point, which was pretty nice, but still probably gonna... No, it survived.
I think he only lost 2 SCVs there, and the bunker, but I think he will recover from that.
Yeah.
He's getting Siege Tank and Siege Mode, but there are Mutalisks out. That was so quick.
But there's 2 Thors, which, they clumped up, but didn't take that much damage.
The creep spread's coming along for EgIdRA, really. He's moving up those spine crawlers.
Looks like he's getting a macro hatchery even. Not injecting that well. He has 25 spare energy, but...
Off place for a macro hatchery.
Yeah, the creep spread all around his base is very good, except he doesn't have coverage of the far left side, which is surprising, really.
Yeah. We might be seeing Nidases later. I mean, the back of Avilo's base is not really guarded by him, so I don't know.
It just got some nice overlord placement all around the map.
Yeah.
You can see almost anything drop-wise. I mean, even if it goes around the far right-hand corner of the map, it's probably going to run into those 2 overlords.
And he's keeping an eye out for any expansions made by Avilo.
And now EgIdrA has 15 Mutalisks. And Avilo has no Marines. Which is
He does have Mobius Reactor though. So
that is true.
oh no. Avilo's orbital is getting seriously hassled by these meters.
Yeah.
They seem to have to retreat. I'm not sure why they retreated. There were only 2 Thors there.
Yeah, but you have to remember that Thors do splash damage, so...
yeah, that's a good point.
And he's going to land his command center and set off some missile pirates so that it can't get killed by these annoying Mutalisks over here.
EgIdrA has expanded again, so he currently has 4 mining bases, but that'll soon be 5. So he could easily, well, he will get ahead on the mineral count quite severely.
I have to say, he did slightly over-drone, but it seems that he's sending most of those drones just to the middle of... Yes, it was. And thank you for watching.
Yep.
And
see you next time.
we'll be back next time.